Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna be talking about how to pass data between two different view, and we do this with delegate and protocol pattern. So we pass this data, with these patterns, which is really useful for your interview. Also, you need to know always you can find a link to source of the project just in comments. Yeah, let's start our project, and as usual, we review our app output. So you will see we will in the main page we will go to selection page and do one selection, and here we will have main page updated based of our selection. Of course we can do by default some selection, but I prefer to do it by this way. Okay, yeah, let's start our project. So file, new project, single view app. So we name it iOS Swift Delegate Protocol Pattern 01. It says exist. Do you want to replace it? Yes, replace it with one brand new project for me. Here we go. So we are here. We jump to main storyboard, and first of all, we set up our main page. So for main page, we need one image, and we need two label. And yeah, let me prepare them as I'm moving forward. So uh, I'm gonna fix it to width and height with two constraint. For label, I'll go to attribute tab, I make it to be center. Also I make text size to 24, and I make it name question mark. And yeah, another label I need, actually, yeah, I need to make it to keep width and height. Okay, and also I need another label. This one gonna show details, so I make it this far. And yeah, to be center and 14. And here I just say details. And yeah, also don't forget to make line 0, because it's gonna be more than one line usually. And of course you can add line break to be character wrap. Okay, and we need one more item, actually one button. This button actually is make our actually send us to selection page, other view. So we say go to selection. Really? Yes. Okay, and we give it background color light blue. Okay, so of course this one I'm gonna make it to keep width and height. So yeah, for this one I forget, let me add it. This one already has, yes. So I select all of them, and I go to editor and say embed in one stack view. Why I do this? Because I want to make everything to be centered, so it's easier to deal with only one elements. Okay, so yeah, here I have my first view. Let me make some room for the second view. So here I just type view controller and I drop one view controller here, and this view controller need a controller like view controller that we have here. So I'm gonna add a file from type of Cocoa Touch class. So I choose a subclass to be UI view controller and I name it selection. Yeah, great. And yeah, now I go to my launch, so I'm not launcher, sorry, to main storyboard, and here I select this one, and here I just say yes, selection view controller gonna be controller for this one. Also I'm gonna give it a storyboard ID. So for example, selection page. Yeah. Yes, and yeah, now we're gonna set up this page. So as usual, one label, this label I want to be center, and I name it, for example, make selection, size something like 27, color blue, and yeah, that's it. So I say make it to keep width and height, and then I go for choose one button. So this button, so Apple, yeah, make fonts a little bit bigger, and I give it background color green. So this one keep width and height, and command C command V make a copy of this, and this one we give it orange background color, something like yellow, text font, and here we make it orange. Yeah, we almost done. So I select all three, and I say embed in them for me to one stack view, and make that stack view for me to be in center. Later I will show you why I do this, because I want to, in landscape and portrait we have this visible, don't lose it. It's kind of auto layout. Okay, and yeah, now we need to make our connection. So I call assistant editor. So when you choose any page, it's suppose you have you have same control viewer control view for in just inside. But if not, you can go here to automatic. Here you can go manually and open it manually. Otherwise usually it should come automatically. Okay, sometimes don't come, so yeah. Yeah, so from here we can do connection. There are several options for you. You can type IB outlet here yourself and do your connections, for example, but the other choice is that control drag from the picture, or you can even come here and control drag from this button here, and we say, for example, Apple action. Yeah, action, and for orange, orange action. Yeah. And yeah, for this page we only need this connection, so let me go to other page. Yeah, this should change. Yes, you will see that it's changed by itself. If not, you have to do it manually. Okay, sometimes don't, depend of how healthy is your Xcode, or how memory is status. Okay, so here we'll have one image. So let me make connections, but I want to do it in other way to give you idea that how many way you have. So IB outlet vic var image view from type of UI image view. Don't forget exclamation mark. Okay, so here you will see one empty circle. You can just drag, no, not control, just drag from here to your item. If it was same the type, you can select it. Now it's connected. Yeah, if you want to see then later I'll show you how you can see if it's connected or not, or how is the status of your connections. Yeah, but the easier way is just come from this one, for example, this name, and control drag from here down here, and name it. So I name it title view outlet UI level. Yeah, and details. So I name it text view, and from button, for button I do one outlet here by the name of go button. Also I make an action. Yes, so here I say go action. Yes, so we did all of our connections, so we can close Assistant Editor. Yeah, I told you that I'm going to show you how you can find the status of connections. Yes, you can come here and go to the last tab, actually Connection Inspector, and here you will see status of your outlet. So here outlet of to the image, text, title, and here even for your actions, order, status, for example, show, and whatever you have, you will see it here. You can cancel them or you can make the new one. Okay, so let's continue, and now we will go to our view controller. In view controller, first let me make my actually connection between this. So I just say let selection VC equal storyboard question mark, because this could be optional, it should be optional. A dot instantiate not initial, yeah, instantiate view controller with identifier. Okay, here, so here you need to say identifier, so we say selection page. You may ask, where do you about this? I tell you, yeah, here when we add our custom class, here also we give it identity, or ID. So here this is the place we gonna use that ID to locate correct view, but we need to cast this as well. So we need to cast this with our selection view controller as well. Don't forget to do this. And here we can present our, supposed to tell me, yes, selection VC, yes, animation true, and I'm not worried about completion, so new. Okay, now let's go to selection Yeah, I'll go to selection. In selection, what I need to do? Yeah, for selection, for the first part, I'll do, I need to do dismiss. So I just say, yeah, dismiss animation true, and don't worry about the completion. Yeah, for about, don't worry about the completion. When I say nil, means that. Okay, so yeah, at this point, if we run our app, you will see that here we have only two pages that can go back and forth, but no data being transferred. But we want to use actually delegate and protocols. Sorry, I want to run it in this one. I want to run it in iPhone 8 Plus to use less memory. You can see my fan, my laptop fan already being active, so let me close this one. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna run it here, which I have already opened. Yeah, so you will see I can go here, back, go, back, go, back, but nothing, no transfer no transfer of data. So I'm gonna stop this, come back here, and now I start my protocol. So here I create my protocol. So when you type protocol, it can give you option of that. So here I name it selection delegate, my protocol, and for inside my protocol I just add one function by the name of did tap select. So I give it a signature like this, image from type of UI, image, name from type of string, and description from type of string. Yes, so I save this, and here I'm gonna create a variable by the name of selection delegate, just with small s, and I make this from type of selection delegate, and I use exclamation mark, means that this never gonna be nil, should be have value. Okay, so I made this. Now I can come inside my actions and use this actually delegate. So I just say yes, selection delegate, which I made it just on top. Inside that, did tap selection. So I call that function, and here you can I'm gonna use my image. So UI image, I have my image with name, so I just use name as a string, and here I just say apple. But I need to have this apple here somewhere available for my for my project. So I copy apple and orange image file to my assets directory to be available. Okay, now for name I use apple, and for description yeah, we need to use a description. So let me see if I have this description somewhere. Yeah, let me open my origin project. Yeah, here I have that one. So yeah, here we go. This is gonna be description, but not too. Okay, something like this, and yeah, we're done for this. And here, come and say again, yeah, for selection delegate that did tab, yeah, UI image. Name a string, and yeah, orange, name of my file, and orange. And for description I use existing description. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, so we did this part. We get one error, but for now don't worry about this error. Later we're gonna fix it. Let's see what it say. Yeah, force unwrapping using exclamation mark. Yes, it said that your UI name, this one could be nil, so you need to make sure, you need to give me idea that how gonna it be. I say yes, force it to be, it should have value because I already copied that file in there. Okay, so I'll go to view controller now. Okay, what I do in new control, actually view controller, even here, or you're in an extension file, I'm gonna extend my view controller from with type of selection delegate. So with this protocol, I make that function available for this one. So I share this function, and here I just say function. Yeah, just again, yeah, I just say, just a second, let me see what is this one say. Yeah, it says it's in. Oh yes, yeah, let me help use this help to I can type my function here, but here we will get this error, says type view controller does not conform to protocol selection delegate. Do you want to add protocol stops? Yes, go ahead and add it. Yeah, here you go. So you have that function here. So it's all about that. I use this one, even help me to type use this type this function faster. So here what I do, I just say okay, image view dot image equal image, and here title view dot text, this one equal name, and my text, yeah, my text view dot text equal description. Yeah, even I thought that I can make this easier. Over there I use that one. So let me here, I just do some yeah, let me run it, and then we will do this together. Yeah, make this bring actually this UI image conversion inside our function. So here I just make that function that over there in Portugal I just made signature of that. Okay, so now what I need to do here, okay, so here there is something I need to make sure to do. Here when I call this page, I need to make sure to say my selection VC dot selection delegate equals self. So by this way I make this view controller a delegate for my protocol, so now I can use its function and transfer data. If you miss this page, this line, your app do nothing. Okay, so yeah, we made this one, and in view did load, actually we do nothing, just to give you some extra tip here, I just say okay, make my button corner radius, and I say go button dot, no, sorry, not dot frame dot size dot height, yeah, divide by 2, so by this number. Okay, so how big win, height of my frame, this corner is gonna be added. Yes, I believe we are good to go now, so let's run and see what will be our app output. So I go to selection page, Apple, yeah, here you go. I go to orange, so selection orange, but I don't like this fixed sections, so I come to my main storyboard, I go here and I say aspect to fit, so this gonna make size of the image, do not change the scale your aspect of your image, just use maximum height. Okay, also here I just told myself, yeah, here in the signature we did this conversion. I want to make this not here and do it here. Let's see if it's work or not. So here I'm gonna make this conversion. So for doing this, what should I do? First of all, I need to go to my protocol, and here instead of UI image I say string. Okay, so here then we only need to give it string image name, and same for this one. Even we don't have to even to wrap it. Yes, so we are good for this port, and we come back here. So here instead of this one should be a string, we should get error right away here. So this one I just use image here, but this I should get error here. Yeah, here we go. So cannot convert UI image. Yes, yeah, use no here use string. Okay, now we did so what we did, I believe we need to enforce it here to be not nil. If I don't put this in compile, I'm gonna get error. So let me do it. So command B compile it for me. Yeah, it says successful. Nice. Okay, so even I don't have to enforce it. So I gave that a string here and I made my conversion here. I think this is much better. So let us stop and run it again, see if now could be fix that image and also this change in our, yes, here we go. And yeah, with all of those center we made is because of this. Still, in landscapes status, our output of our app is acceptable. Yeah, this is auto layouts light version. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today. I hope you liked the video. If you like it, please make sure to give it thumbs up and and also don't forget to be subscribed to receive more useful video like this. Any question, please ask in comment. I'll be more than happy to help. I wish the best for you and have a good one. Bye bye.